Yes, good morning students. Welcome to the NEET BPC. People who target NEET. So myself, Srikanth, biology. So before we start, so here we are going to learn some basics to enter into the NEET biology and things to remember people who start their career, their life with NEET biology. That means here those who want to become doctors, they should start from here. Biology, let me, is at the rate of 360 marks out of 720. In that we have biology include botany and zoology. Then physics, chemistry. Here we have 45 questions in biology, 45 in zoology. Total we say it as biology, 90 questions in biology, and physics 45 questions, chemistry 45 questions. So total number of questions we get 180. In that 180 into 4, 720 marks. NEET examination they conduct for 720 marks. Okay. So among the 720 marks, half of the marks from biology, 360 questions are from 360 marks and 90 questions are there from biology. So the crucial part which play a vital role in the medical seat, biology. We have 32 chapters total in biology, both botany and zoology, including we say biology. We have 32 chapters. In that 32 chapters, nearly 16 chapters in plus one, we call it Telangana intermediate first year, plus two, we call here intermediate second year. Whatever 16 chapters we have to learn in first year, 16 chapters we need to learn in second year. From these 32 chapters, 90 questions will be asked over. 90 into 4, 360. 360. That means here 70 to 80% of your medical seat chances depends upon biology. So I am not criticizing, I am not saying that other subjects are not important, but here then an average student, if they get good marks in biology, they get medical seat. They get medical seat. An average student able to answer 90 questions in biology, 360, 100 more in both physics and chemistry, they get a seat in medical college. And a hard working student, if they get 200 in both physics and chemistry, if they get 200, the 560 to 600 marks they are going to get in topmost government colleges, Usmania, Gandhi, likewise. So you need to think about this. The minimum guarantee will come from biology. For every student, for any student, minimum guarantee is coming from biology, 360. If they get 360 in biology, a help from physics and chemistry, help only I am talking about, a little help from physics and chemistry, they get the medical seat. And if they are good enough in physics and chemistry, they get medical seat in government colleges. If they do work also in both physics and chemistry, they get in topmost colleges of India. So that's why I'm going to say biology is the crucial one. Let's talk about the facts in this area. 26 lakh people in 2025. 26 lakh. Recent says that 26 lakhs applied. 22 lakh 75,000 some number has written the exam. So whatever it is, 20 to 25 lakh people are writing examination, India's biggest examination, world's second biggest examination for 720 marks. For 720 marks, 180 questions, 180 minutes. In 180 minutes, a student should answer 180 questions. For that, out of 720 marks, we are talking about Telangana. When we stay in Telangana, so we are getting average 430. Last time 2025 norms, it is 404. So 430 to 450 if any student get in Telangana. Maybe competition is much bigger all over the states of India. In Telangana comparatively we have little less competition. I am not going to say less competition, but little less competition. So that's why I am saying here 360 in biology is a crucial point in the states like Telangana to get the medical seat. It is a very crucial. Okay, so first of all, how easy I said. But let us see, out of these 26 lakh people or 25 lakh people, 11 lakh 50,000 to 12 lakh people are only selected for, they are only selected for qualified. Means here if 22 lakhs are written, half of them will be qualified over. Means somewhere they will do cutoff. Somewhere they do cutoff. If it is 24 lakh people, cutoff will be, half will be selected for cutoff at any mark. Do you imagine what is that cutoff mark? Average, sometime 110, 120, 130. Average I am saying 120. Okay. So here, total marks 720. Out of 25 lakhs, I am writing 24 lakh. Last 3 years average I am taking. 12 lakh people got below 130 marks or 120, 110. 130 is the max actually till the time qualifying mark we are talking. For 720, those who got 130 plus, that is called qualified are 12 lakh. Means here half of the people are not getting even 130 marks out of 720. Not getting even 130 marks out of 720. That means here out of 180 questions for 720 marks, they are not able to answer 30 plus questions even. 32 questions if they answer, how many marks they get? 128, isn't it? That means 30 to 33 questions if they answer out of 180, they at least qualify. You just recognize out of 20 to 23, 24, last 3 years number I am saying here, 22, 23, 24 lakh people are writing examination. In that, half of the people, 11, 12, 13 lakh people are not able to get 130 marks, not able to answer 30, 32 questions even, which they get disqualified from the NEET examination. What is this exactly? What is the criteria? What is the criteria here? Why they are not getting marks? Can we say that they are not intelligent? But one thing you have to understand, the people who are writing the NEET examination national wide, that they read all the 32 chapters of biology and they get some qualifying marks, some pass marks in their public examination. Isn't it or not? Means here, we can't say they don't know anything. But why they are not able to answer 33 questions here? What is the secret behind this? Why 130 plus marks are getting only half of the people? 130 won't give seat. It's just qualifying mark we are talking about. 130 won't give seat. But even 130 marks, why half of the people who are attempting or writing examination, why half of the people are not able to answer 33 questions? What's the criteria? The criteria here, all the students who selected by PC, who want to become medical, who want to become doctors, who want to get medical seat, The day one itself, not knowing this, you should not enter into this particular competitive examination. What's the problem? The problem is memory. The problem here is the memory. I'm talking about biology only. Just talk about biology. Let's talk about biology. So, in that, memory. For this, I am going to add drop. Memory drop. So, what is this memory drop? Means, in technical terms, I use it to say it as short-term memory. So, from the students, any kind of student, I use it to move into the different places, I use it to meet lot of people, whole the time. I am in this competition, I am in NEET from last 2013. Before that, even I am in competitive examination. Myself, Srikanth, Zoology, 30 years of experience, 29 years, now running is 30th year. So, in all these, so from 2003 onwards, from last 23 years, I am in the competition. Initially in Telangana MCERT, after 2013 when we changed to the NEET, I am working on NEET itself from last 13 years, and I am understanding the patterns, I am observing the patterns, I am trying to understand the student psychology, what's going on. Last year, I met a group of students who used to get 700 in the whole class, 40 students of a classroom are getting 700 average, 360 in biology. That top class students, I went there, I met the students, and I noticed in these people also I notice this memory drop. What is memory drop? People are getting marks, whatever I am saying here, 700 plus in weekend examination. Biology, as usual, the running chapter, they get 360. In the running chapter, they get 360. But a chapter a week back, when I started asking question, half of the class only answered. And a month back chapter, when I asked the questions, a month back, when I asked the question, number of people answering is get reduced over. So 3 months back chapter, usually that will be the animal kingdom, because when I met there, September it is, in the June whatever happened is animal kingdom. Animal kingdom is with full of examples. So when I started asking questions from there, very few people answered. That is called memory drop. Okay. So with short-term memory, parents even will confuse over why our child are getting usually regularly. They are getting, when the examination weekend wise conducted over, they are getting good enough marks. 360 by 360, 350, 340 they are getting actually in biology. When they started cumulative examination, 3 chapters at a time, 5 chapters at a time, 10 chapters at a time, when they started, there is a drop in the marks. What is the reason? So that I am saying memory drop. So before you entered into this particular arena, in the NEET competitive examination, you people should know, should understand 32 chapters, only 32 chapters. It's just like 2 English novels. Isn't it or not? 2 books, 529 pages. That if you remove that particular diagrams and empty pages, if you remove all of them, only 400 pages content. 400 pages content, just 400 pages content. In your language, in student language, if I have to say, that is Harry Potter 1 itself, isn't it or not? One single novel. Okay, then from that particular 400 pages, when 90 questions are asked over, irrespective of physics and chemistry, leave that. 90 questions are asked over, people are not able to answer 32 questions. They are half in the attempted examination. Out of 23-24 lakh people attempted, half of the people are not able to answer even. Means, can we say that they didn't prepare? Can we say that they didn't purchase the textbook? No, not like that. For all that questions is answer is memory drop. Memory drop is the answer. So, a lecturer should know actually this memory drop, should understand this memory drop, otherwise students will lose. So, what to do then? What to do then? In this particular class, in the next class I am going to teach a pattern. So, immediately when the parents are even looking, when the parents are even watching for this particular session, this is the session for NEET. I didn't include any botany part and zoology part here. I am not teaching any. This video will be helpful to for parents also. They may have some doubts like that. Most parents will do why they select BPC means my student, my child poor in mathematics. That's why we are selected BPC. People say like that. Then in my pattern, if the people don't understand the short-term memory pattern, even BPC is also very difficult and very hard, very complicated, because JEE mains is written by only 12 lakh people, NEET is written by 24 lakh people. So, maths is not the criteria here. Understanding this phenomena is criteria here. So, immediately people will get doubt here, whether my child can, means out of 720, 130 marks, 50% of the people, nearly 11 to 12 lakh people are not getting even qualifying mark. So, is the NEET is the biggest examination? Whether my child capable for this, these kind of doubts you may get over, but a quality lecturer, a quality institution, a quality program easily make a particular student. So, usually I don't ask a student what is your caliber before you meet me. That means after the completion of 10th, when people come to meet here, when we interact with the student, I never in my career, I didn't ask any student how many marks you got in your SSC, in your 10th examination, how many marks or how many points you got, irrespective to me, irrespective to me. People, we require the people when we are preparing for a competitive examination, student categorization, where usually people do. I don't do any kind of categorization like intelligent, average, below average, above average. I hate all these kind of language. Above average, below average. What is this nonsense? Intelligent. What is the meaning of intelligence? If I ask some 10 questions, if a student is able to answer 10 questions itself, he might consider it as intelligent. If only 1 or 2 questions are answered, below average. Isn't it or not? But there is no intelligence, there is no average, there is no below average. According to me, a right path make a student able to answer all the questions and all they are intelligent. If any of student able to answer all the questions, he is intelligent. Okay, we do one thing, let us test that student, let us test your child, where I am sending a package to you. I am sending a package to you. Some basics of the biology, I am going to teach you. Kingdom Animalia, in the next class, some basics of biology, a kingdom Animalia, a chart will come with a little notes and 150 questions. In this package, 150 questions, single line questions without any options, 150 questions will come, and all that questions from this particular kingdom Animalia only. So, this basic session, kingdom Animalia basics session, test the student memory power, student patience, and student logical thinking. Means here, when I begin the session in the next class, in this particular session, the end of the session, a student should answer 150 questions. some on memory, some testing on their patience. What is patience? When you see the questions, you'll understand. And your logical thinking, which is required in biology. Okay, so if a student able to answer these 150 questions of this biology, kingdom animalia, basics, 150 questions if he able to answer, definitely you may calculate in this criteria. Here I don't say that he is intelligent, I don't say that he is average, he is below average, he is above average, he is enthusiastic. Means here the qualification for any student to get the medical seat, to get on with the NEET examination is enthusiasm. A student need not to be intelligent, a student need not to be average or below average, poor, whatever this the worst language people use it. Actually, there is no such kind of student exist. People, students, children, even a human being is of two types: enthusiastic, non-enthusiastic. That's all. Very simple to say. Those who have ability, those who have interest to learn, those who have the target, those who have the aim, those who have the goal to get a medical seat, they get the medical seat. That's all simple. What to do, that is our work. That thousands of students passed from these particular hands and to the medical colleges. So we know what to do. Okay, what we are expecting from you, from the students, only we are expecting enthusiasm, learning ability, learning interest, and the dedication. Student subconscious mind should fill with, I want to get medical seat and I will get the medical seat. So the path is ready, that the system is ready, the program is ready. So we start the program with Kingdom Animalia basics from the next class, that we start with Kingdom Animalia. We are aiming target to answer 150 questions related to this particular Kingdom Animalia. Some are based on memory, some are based on logic, some are based on their high power thinking. All these included in a single package. I call this as Kingdom Animalia basics. Okay, then thank you.